So, ban list. They dropped the ban list.
They banned the drop list.
Now, we just had the Paris Worlds, and as they said, they were going to do a ban list right after Worlds, and they did hold true to their word. While I was gone. Konami hates me so much. They had to release the ban list while I was gone. I was off to the beach for a week, just a week. They released 6 new waves of support for like funny ass archetypes and a ban list. They hate me so much.
What'd you do to them?
I don't know. I'm trans,
shit.
maybe? I don't know.
That's
what I usually assume.
I can't be it, I say. I'm lying.
So here's the forbidden list. Honestly, a lot on here for bans.
I dig.
Yeah, Moon of the Closed Heaven is a weird hit to me. Right?
Like, yeah, because Fiendsmith is on its way out.
Because, who cares? Why are we hitting it now? Who gives a shit?
The post-mortem that I kept getting off of that was that while it's not the best option for tier 1 decks, basically every tier 2 and below strategy felt like it had to include Fiendsmith stuff to be competitive. So it was a diversity hit, which is a fun way of saying we made your pet decks worse.
Exactly! You're just killing a bunch of bad decks!
So it's an interesting choice. On some level I agree with it.
It's something that should have happened a long time ago.
We complained forever about not having diversity in certain formats, but I guess you're right. Yeah, we probably should have gotten rid of it back when everyone was playing in every deck and not just the high tier stuff.
Splash Mage is interesting. That's a way to hit Malice. That's kind of fucked.
Just to make sure that I'm not doing bits, you're familiar with all the changes, right?
No, I'm not actually.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's certainly a change for sure.
Yeah, no, there's other hits to Malice, but like Splash Mage ban is an interesting one to me because that hits a lot of stuff actually. Get fucked, Agnister.
Trying to play some Math Mechs? Get the fuck out of here.
Like that's a strange thing to hit, but it is also just like a Link 2 that revives a guy. So
it just turns a Link 2 into a Link 3.
Yeah.
What else can I say?
But to be fair, a lot of Link 2s are just a guy who turns a Link 2 into a Link 3, right?
Yeah, but this time it's Malice. The deck made entirely of Link 3s.
Yeah, no, I think the problem here is that it's it is in fact the Link 2 that turns into a Link 3 by itself for the archetype that, or for the typing, I mean, Cybers, that just makes infinite Link material.
Yeah, I was already doing that shit. It didn't need more help.
So it does feel like Splash Mage was always something that was going to have to be hit eventually, maybe? I don't know. Speaking of things that always are going to need to be hit eventually, I'm skipping over King of the Feral Imps to make this segue work. Number 67, Paradise Smasher. Fuck this card, dude. Why was this ever fucking printed? Fuck off.
Once again, a joke-ass card that wasn't supposed to do anything wrong to anyone gets swept up by cops. This is bullshit.
Cops just hate fun. They hate fun so much.
They do.
Yeah, we just had to be hit. It was going to have to be hit eventually because if you ever have anything that can consistently make this, it's a problem. And then we made one that consistently makes it. And then King of the Feral Imps. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me, honestly. If you ever make a good reptile, King of the Feral Imps is an insane card. I do wish we weren't hitting King of the Feral Imps for its... Because, like, King of the Feral Imps is a consistency piece for reptiles, but it also lets you bridge from Ryziel into Mitsurugi. So... because it's generic.
Yeah, it was wild to find out that one ritual is just full combo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I guess
67 is a funny card because all the pros are taking the 9% chance of whiffing. Taking the 9% chance of winning actually lowers my win rate, so I never make it. That's crazy. That's so funny. But yeah, I think all these forbidden choices are generally make sense. I just like the moon one, I think, is like too little too late. And also you might notice that of the 4 hits here, 3 are for decks that have been superseded by recent releases.
Yeah. Maybe a little late on the changes here. Maybe just a tad.
Hot take, they should ban all rank 4 search type. I don't know. I just feel like they should... I like the consistency of having a tool in the extra deck that just gets you into cards, right? I feel like we should be hitting ceiling rather than... this is my usual thing. I feel like we should hit ceiling instead of consistency, but that doesn't seem to be the generally agreed upon consensus. I like consistency. I like when decks are super consistent.
But then, like, every deck that is a rank 4 deck now becomes also a Mitsurugi deck for no reason.
Yeah.
Whereas
I think
let Mitsurugis be their own deck.
I think these kind of rank 4 searchers need to be not generic to make.
I think that's valid.
Like King of the Feral Imp should have been a reptile. Like it should require reptile monsters, and I think that would make it perfectly fine. All right. Oh my god. So many limited cards.
Just a wild list. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's freaking go.
Where do we even start with it? From the very beginning, it's a very good place to start. X Ryziel.
X Ryziel.
Hitting more hits to Ryziel, sure. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter at this point.
You will buy Justice Hunters.
Ryziel Mitsu is good, but it's not like Justice Hunter's good. I don't know. It's still getting results, I'm pretty sure, but like I don't know. Hit the Dormouse, sure. Hitting fucking Raisin?
That one makes me sad. I love Vanquish Soul so much, and you're getting rid of like the best level 4 guy, like the starter.
Like
That's crazy.
Honestly, I don't feel like Canine Vanquish Soul is so powerful you need to hit it. Am I crazy?
Really?
Like you have to hit Paradise. I feel like
everyone
Paradise
says that it's the best deck in the room.
Yeah, but it's been the best deck in the room for like a month or so. Like we're allowed to have a best deck in the room.
No, it's not. No, that's impossible. How dare you think that?
It did win Worlds though. It did win Worlds. That's true. That's true.
I guess it's to like what extent is it the best deck? Like, is there nothing else worth playing? My understanding is that that's not true.
Yeah,
There's
we have Yummy and we have both of the other decks from Justice Hunters. Yummy and Dragon Tail are both very playable. Mitsu Ryziel is still very playable, although this list kind of makes it a little less so. Malice, still playable. As ever playable as it ever was, because it doesn't really get results. Ever.
That's not real. That can't be real. It's Malice.
It doesn't convert very well because I don't know. I think because it's really easy to hate out in sideboard.
That makes sense, but also, what the hell? What the fuck?
Like the amount of representation versus conversion is crazy. For Mal, it's like it's so small. So even when it was the best deck in
Nothing.
the room, it was just like not converting very well. Lacrima. I mean, if we're changing the time rules, Lacrima doesn't need to be on the list anymore.
Yeah, this is clearly just because we changed the time rules, so...
And we also hit
I
Closed
guess.
Moon, so... I feel like if you didn't hit Closed Moon, Lacrima still maybe shouldn't come off. But with hitting Closed Moon, like, who gives a shit? Give Fiendsmith... They could have fucking 50 copies of Lacrima. Who gives a shit?
Me. Kill him more.
Yeah, Mitsu got way more results than Malice. Yeah. Which is just crazy. Linkaribo's back. We're going to have to ban this card again, by the way. This card is going to need to be banned again at some point.
Why did they even try to bring this back?
It's a card that is always going to be a potential problem lurking in the wings. But now it makes for funny, yummy plays, I guess.
Cool, I guess. Yay!
Aren't you excited to... Like, I can't believe we're bringing this back in yummy format. We're bringing Linkaribo back in yummy format.
What was the... What spurred them to action on this? Well, Yummy's, I don't know, they're very underserved. Our level 1 pool of cards are just not really making it anymore.
Yeah.
Probably one of the strongest levels ever made. We just gotta give them a boost. Just ignore all of the dumb bullshit that was happening beforehand. Don't even think about it.
Summon Sork. She's back. She's back and better than ever.
And yeah, except the opposite of that, but still pretty good.
Nintendo Switch voice. She's back and better than ever.
Summon a mighty sorceress to fight at your side with Summon Sorceress.
She has an errata now. She could come to fucking 10. It would be fine. She's still a good card. Don't get me wrong. Still a good card. Has uses. Just like much more limited uses.
Yeah.
Herald the Arclight to 1. Sure.
Sure,
I mean,
I guess. Sure.
Sending more than one... I feel like if you're sending more than one Herald of the Arclight to the graveyard, you deserve to get the searches. I don't know.
My ritual deck, my little ritual is white. No.
How is Dogmatica going to recover from this?
Ecclesia, my love. I'm sorry.
There were stupid Winmore Yummy plays that made 2 Herald. Ugh.
Whatever.
So here's Linkaribo back instead.
Yeah, stupid. What? Man.
This is the yummy version of 67. I see. That's very dumb. Dryden. Dryden's back.
Dryden, yay.
I think there's some cool stuff you could do with Dryden. I feel like the format at this point, who gives a shit? Dryden back. Barrage back. What's another?
We're one step.
Do they only have one other one that's still on the list, right? After that?
Yeah, Broad Bowl.
Broad Bowl?
Forbidden. Yeah.
Broad Bowl probably can't come back.
Well, it's another searcher for a type of monster that's level 4.
That's true. That is true. Rat Pier to 3, yeah.
Yeah.
All the Zodiac's back, baby.
Give us the Zodiac support, for fuck's sake.
How many times
Finish up
has
this Draco
Dryden been
Slayer
banned?
storyline.
I don't know. Has Dryden been banned twice, or has it been more than twice?
More than enough.
No, I'm fine with Dryden
Bring our
coming back.
troops
I think there's
home.
really cool things you can do with Zodiac, and I'm excited to see people test around with it.
Well, yeah, with some certain cards coming back, level 4 Beast Warriors are about to be very important.
Crystron Inclusion. Are Crystrons
That's a funny one to see.
enough of a threat to be limited? I guess maybe with everything else being hit, you could see. I could see them being like, because like Crystron's good. It's a good deck, and I could see maybe being a little concerned about its power level with all the other decks being hit, right?
One of the funniest sentences I've ever heard. Crystron's good. actually.
Crystron's good. It's crazy, right? The new support. Everyone said it wasn't very good enough. Everyone said it wasn't good enough. And I was like, no, it's good. It's good. It's a good support. And they didn't believe me.
Is Crystron player in the room with us right now? Yeah, Ian.
Oh, no, I don't play. The deck is way too complicated for me. No, fuck that. You wouldn't catch me dead playing that. I would misplay them out of my ass.
Your ass, you say?
Yeah. Obedience Schooled. Very funny that this is being hit. Extremely funny.
Absolutely.
Stake Your Soul. Another Vanquish Soul hit for K9's Crimes. You get confused with Memento combos. Look! I didn't actually read any combos. I was just playing it by ear.
Some of you just won't let the VTubers vibe when it comes to cards. You're all just so mean.
I like spinning my wheels, okay?
Being negative is Ian's job. Please.
I can't believe Vanquish Soul is getting hit this hard.
Nah, but it won World, so you know.
That's true. And then Solemn
They have to be
Judgment to
punished for
1.
being good.
Solemn Judgment to 1 again.
That should have never been at 3. What the fuck were they thinking?
I feel sorry for Dinomorphia players. Like, the time rules just got changed. They just got the time rules changed in a way that makes Dinomorphia vaguely playable. And then they lose Solemn Judgment 2 and 3.
Yeah, boo-hoo. I guess we'll find another way to abuse Rexstrom. Whatever. You don't have to be sorry for these people.
You know what? There's actually an argument that, like, with the time rules change, Dinomorphia could actually be a pretty playable deck.
I can see that.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Even with one Solemn Judgment, I feel like there's an argument still. Because there's other Solemns.
Many such Solemns.
Yeah, man.
Shaq, can we get a let's go? Shaq, can we get a big let's fucking go?
You got to make sure you semi-limit the branded fusion. You can't go to 3, obviously.
Have you noticed how we've hit every Justice Hunter archetype except for Dragontail? It's almost like it's Konami's chosen way of playing. They want you to play the fusion dragons.
Well, it's
you
almost...
fuse the dragons from the dead.
It's also kind of the worst of the 3.
No, no, it's not. It's fucking not. Shut up. Shut up.
Any idea why thematically Lacquer Fusion does 1200?
Because it's a multiple of 6 and they liked fan fiction.
Yeah. And also, 600 is like... Oh, what is it? It's like a 10th of your life points or something like that?
That would be 800.
Damn. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. The 600 is like some specific portion of your life points or something like that. And that's why they keep using 600 on everything.
No, I'm literally not joking. It's because it has like the religious iconography, so it's a reference to the number of the beast.
Why doesn't it do 666
so that's why everything's a
then?
multiple of 6. Because they're cowards and don't want to do like the different digits. They want to have their big number but never has other digits.
Branded
Fusion
Fusion to
like
2 doesn't do anything, except for make Draco Tail a little stronger. But
Yeah.
also, if you're playing Branded Draco Tail, you're behind. Or you're a branded player first.
Yeah, there we go.
Those are 2 options. Is you're either a branded player or you're behind.
Oh no, come on.
I don't really have anything. I'm glad they're finally coming back to. How much does Branded Fusion just like go up and down the limited list? Like, just they can't decide where to put it.
I don't know. I think it's exacerbated because I think in the TCG it's only ever gone down to limited and then it's come up to semi-limited.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time it would keep not getting hit even though it was hit in Master Duel, and that's where it would like move around a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, a lot here too.
Gub. Gub's
Gub.
back. Gub.
Gub's
Gub.
back.
Gub, 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 gub.
You know what's the funniest thing about Gub being back?
What?
There's nothing to do with it. Halk's gone.
I heard people I heard people being like, oh, this is back because we're getting the Akiza cards, and I'm like, yeah, cool.
No.
And
the Akiza cards are bad. Have you read them?
Dick all fuck. Nothing.
They're putting it to 2 because the new structure deck has 2. I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. 2 copies of my once per duel effect.
I was one of my friends is a huge Tier Limits fan. Oh wait, I just realized I didn't change the category here to Yu-Gi-Oh. But one of my friends is a huge Tier Limits fan, and was labbing out, like trying to get my help to lab out what to do with Glow Up Bulb in Tier Limits.
Mm-hmm.
But with the way Tier Limits is hit currently, which by the way, no unhits to Tier Limit here at all. With the way that Tier Limits is hit currently, they have to like play half of their extra deck as one combo in order to make what is her name? The fucking negate.
Oh, Rulkalos.
Rulkalos. Like half of their extra deck is dedicated to a long ass combo that makes Rulkalos. Like they're doing fucking cold fusion to make Cherubini to send King of the Swamp, and then making Sprin to send Merly.
Yeah, but like, what's the alternative? You give them back stuff? You can't do that. You don't negotiate with terrorists.
I think Kid Kalos could come back. Honestly, I think Kid Kalos could come back, as long as you don't bring back any.
And all the women lovers out there.
As long as you don't bring any
back.
fucking Ishizu cards back. And yeah, we were like, there's like no room for anything with involving Glow Up Bulb. And Glow Up Bulb just like, it doesn't do anything in the hand. So it's a dead draw if you draw it. It's like, not even like, it's like, it summons itself from the grave, but like 10 million things do that. The only thing it's got to its advantage is that it's a tuner that does that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what? Who cares? Who gives a shit? Oh man, it's a 1-star tuner. That'll go great in Yum.
Kashtira. Make my level 8 synchro monsters. Yum yum yum.
Nat Beast. Yeah, that's the only thing it really has any use for is Nat Beast.
Thank God they didn't make any good level 4 Earth monsters in this game.
But then you have to play Glow Up Bulb. You have to worry about drawing it.
Well, then I guess it depends on if any decks have things that vent cards out of the hand.
It's a 1 card for Yummy. Well, you know what else is a 1 card for Yummy? Snake Eyes Ash. Snake Eyes Ash is back and better than ever.
Oh my God, is that really going to happen? Are we going to see Snake Eyes Yummy?
Oh yeah, I think it's actually quite good.
That'd be so funny.
Because we have Link Karibo back now too. Snake Eyes Ash as your normal summon. Snake Eyes Ash grab Poplar, Poplar summon, Poplar into Link Karibo, Yummy Synchro.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then you Poplar can grab you like a fucking Sinful Spoils, and then you can do some stupid shit with that. You could get back Jet Synchron. You could get Jet Synchron off of that, sending the Poplar you set on your Spell Trap zone, and then you got another level 1 tuner. That also brings itself back from the grave. OSS is still banned, right? I forgot about that. I forgot they just decided to just kill Snake Eyes.
I think that was the justification that they got to bring these back.
To bring these back, yeah. Then I guess you get the fucking Diabell Star trap and then cry about it, I think.
Or just don't play Diabell Star. How about that?
You just don't play a Searcher for Poplar at all. That's probably the play.
Yeah. Well, you play the Ash now.
Yeah. You play the Ash to search the Poplar. I mean, like, you don't have any search targets for Poplar.
Oh yeah. Why would you? You have Yummy.
Yeah.
That deck rules.
I was just like, a Snake Eyes Yummy deck would be so cool if you were doing OSS.
Dummy.
If OSS was at 3, Snake Eyes would still be the best deck. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Masterpiece is unlimited. Okay. Morphing Jar is unlimited.
Whatever.
Good for
It was at 1
Ruxin.
beforehand. It's fine. Cool.
Ruxin's probably really excited about Morphing Jar to 3. Phantom Skyblaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dragonic Diagram.
Yeah. All those new True King cards, I gotta have their support.
True King. Truth Nuke.
Truth Draco. That's my next knockoff piece of Yu-Gi-Oh! Truth Draco.
That's true. Lightning Storm. Why was this ever semied?
Because it was a problem, quote unquote.
Zodiac Barrage back to 3. If you manage to make a successful empty jar FTK, I think you deserve a medal. I don't know. This is such a
Many
big
more
list.
banlist tournaments have tried and never had more empty jar FTK succeeded.
It's such a big list, right? I just don't feel excited about it. Maybe it's just because I don't play a lot of main format anymore.
I'm kind of with you. It feels just like an upkeep list to me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are like, that's fine to bring back, so we're bringing them back. But there's no exciting options that were off the list that come back.
Yeah, if they brought back
so
OSS,
really
then we'd be really cooking.
No, thank you. It's gross.
What if they brought back OSS but banned Flambert? How about that?
No. Because you still have every deck playing Diabell Star to get the OSS, to do fucking Snake Eye Poplar bullshit. You get like infinite link material. Well, not infinite because the Flamber's Dragon's gone, but it's still a pretty good amount of it.
Why did they reprint Dark Matter if they weren't going to unban it? For all the people playing that historic format, I guess.
Because they're about to make domain format official, and they have to reprint all the banned cards that no one has access to.
Oh, that's true. Because they love unofficial formats that people enjoy.
They've been doing stuff for Edison. There's a lot of reprints that are basically Edison reprints. So you know.
Domain. That was one guy. Domain format's not done. Golden Nova's got more of a domain format following than that guy did.
The entire domain format does not regard what Jesse, the right-wing goober, had to say about any of this. We disown him.
So yeah, how does this forbidden limited list affect domain format? Can you enlighten me, Nova?
Well, it's very interesting here because they forbidded a lot of things, which is interesting because we don't have any forbidden cards.
Mm-hmm. So
that's crazy. They limited a bunch of cards, which we already had done these changes and didn't see any update to the format, so I don't think that's a problem. They semi-limited Branded Fusion, which that's actually true. You can play 2 copies of Branded Fusion in domain format. I've said that. And then they unlimited a bunch of cards, but unfortunately all those cards are limited in domain format, so we haven't seen any changes with those ones. So overall, this is a pretty effective list, and will change the way we play the game forever.
Yeah, I agree. You know, the one thing it does do is make Moon of the Closed Heaven a lot cheaper for paper play.
Well, good for them. Good for them.
So if you want to play alt formats with Moon of the Closed Heaven, now's your time to buy it.
Without losing all of your money.
I don't know. It's a ban list. They did make a lot of changes. That's one thing you can't deny about it. They did change a lot of things. Cards moved up, cards moved down.
Yeah, it's certainly good to see the changes as opposed to some of those ban lists where it's like, we've changed 4 cards.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
I always appreciate when they bring stuff off the list. I just wish there was something more exciting here to really latch on to. I think the most exciting thing for me is genuinely the Snake Eyes stuff.
Man, but I don't want to see Snake Eyes as the problem. I hate that deck. Snake Eyes
it.
isn't a deck. Snake Eyes is an engine by which other decks do perform actions. It's not a deck.
I miss the days of Snake Eyes Fire King. I think that deck was awesome.
Yeah, Fire King is a deck. Fire King does stuff. Snake Eyes was an engine in it.
I don't
think
agree
it's
there.
Cool
I think
certain decks.
No, you first. All the cards on the list are either glow up bulbs that do nothing or cards like Snake Eye that can't come off. Disagree. There's a lot of things that could come off that would be interesting. For one, the tier limit cards. If you took off every tier limit from the list, it would make a significant shift of the metagame. Well, not making a bet like a tier 1 meta, as long as you don't remove the Ishizu cards.
Those were really load-bearing in their success, to be sure.
Mm-hmm. I think you could make tier limits like a rogue playable deck again if you take the tier limits off the list. And I think they should. Bring back Victory Dragon. That's so true.
Yeah, let people concede. You already need ways to get people to concede so you can move on to the next game. Incentivize that shit.
Playing Victory Dragon just to make sure you don't go into time and get a double loss.
Someone who's watched the Mark the Page video, I choose not to concede. Other person, that's fine. Victory Dragon. I bet you won't. I bet.
Oh boy. All right. I guess that's enough on the ban list. I feel like my thoughts are not. If you're watching this on YouTube, I feel like my thoughts on this are not actually particularly interesting, and I'm sorry you watched this, but that's what they are. Sorry.
Well, like no one had really much to say about it because it was an upkeep list.
Yeah. Because like people like the format. A lot of decks
that are on the way out, yeah, and that's good. This was a good list.
It's good.
Yeah,
this just like pruned out some bad things and put in a bunch of cards that didn't need to be on the list anymore.
Ban lists are like stage hands and video editors. The less you notice them, the better they are.
Yeah. It's just bad for me as a person who wants you to click on the video and make me money.
You can just lie on the thumbnail. You can still put the whole "I can't believe it"
whoa
pose on there. I can't believe it's so mid.
It just kind of sucks that the next 3 sets coming out don't do anything for the meta. What are the next 3 sets? We've got
Doom of Dimension is coming out in 2 weeks.
Doom of Dimension has some cool cards in it. I just don't. Yeah, none of them. I don't remember any of them being groundbreaking.
I mean, I'm not gonna learn the DD combos.
No.
I don't care how good they are. I ain't spending that. I'm not spending that time, and I'm not spending that money on spreadsheets. Get ready for that discourse to come back.
It's already been back. Everyone's doing spreadsheets now.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. I think we're kind of in the ebb period for it.
The new deck build pack is nothing. Well, hold up now.
Whoa. They've got a fusion archetype in there. How about you put some respect on that, huh?
No, I think Enneacraft has a lot of potential.
Yeah, I can't wait for the FTKs from Enneacraft.
Enneacraft is such a weird thing to measure, though. Got the results of the OCG decks, did nothing. Yeah, but the OCG doesn't know how to play.
Wow.
Legitimately, the OCG have a lot of trouble actually experimenting with decks, and I think Enneacraft is a deck that requires extreme amounts of experimentation. That's my take on it.
So you don't think there are people like labbing this stuff out that we don't see?
No, there absolutely are people labbing it out. They post on Twitter quite frequently, but oftentimes they're labbing out like combos, right? And Enneacraft is just on a very different axis from most Yu-Gi-Oh decks.
That's true. That's understatement of the century.
It's a gameplay like mindset you have to shift right?
Okay. Well, I don't feel comfortable labeling any kind of particular region's way that they play in a broad strokes, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That's fair.
End.
It's just a general trend I noticed is that there's just like a what's the best way to put it? Well, for one, there's less people. It's a small island with less people in it. There's less people innovating because there's less people.
Yeah, and every person in each country is a Yu-Gi-Oh player, so we can tell that there's less people playing the hobby.
You got to figure there's a high. The other part is that like how many like regionals and YCS's WCQs are in America specifically versus Japan, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Is it true that their format's like really weird? Like a bunch of their stuff is just best of ones?
Yeah, so that's because most of their tournament scene is like locals. Yeah, they don't have very many tier 3 up events. I think it's basically just the World Championship qualifiers that they have.
That is so strange.
Yeah, it is. So I think that's part of it. Because like when we're talking about like what's getting tops in Japan, we're often talking about like what's topping at regional and shit, or like locals. Like we're so it's like it's there's a reason why looking at OCG results is not like a guarantee or anything, and part of it's that. That's why Tatsu does Master Duel every day. He doesn't even have a choice. Yeah. Yeah.
I wish there was more to add to that then, because it feels like that means we're playing two fundamentally different games.
Yeah. And you know, we kind of are with the way our ban lists shape out too, because the way our ban lists look completely different from each other. Like I've always been very, very wary of any OCG results as like determining what's going to be good in the TCG.
Mm-hmm.
Like if something gets results in the OCG, that means it probably has the option to become a rogue deck at least over here. But like other than that, I don't really pay much attention to them.
Well, I can't sit here and say that I particularly keep track of what the OCG is doing, so
that's fair.
I couldn't say.
Are
where
we done
the
here?
hell were we going with any of this talking? I guess
Any a craft.
Expect your Phantom Sky Blasters to shoot up in price as they take over the meta now.
Phantom Sky Blast your way into the next set with Phantom Sky Blaster.
Prepare for a glow up with these bulbs.
Get ready to morph some jars.
Master the art of Draco slaying with this masterpiece, King.
Is that snake in your eyes, or are you just ash to see me? Okay. Bye, everyone, in the YouTube video. Bye-bye.
Get us out of here. Get us out of here. The bits.
Hey there. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons, Ko-fi subscribers, and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by in the credits here. For just $1 a month, you too could find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity. In particular, I'd like to thank Jeremy Coatney, Frog Prince Michael, Fleakill, Haru Hayes, the Almighty Ferret Lord, and Fire Mizumi. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye.